welcome to another episode of WWE Supercard. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. And this is episode 198. And a new WrestleMania Flash event is happening right now. Now, this really caused a lot of controversy earlier. Those stats that you see, the 833, 813, 798, 846, they were not showing on the card for when you got into the ring domination part. However, it is confirmed that that is the actual card, okay? Edward was one of the first people to get it and posted saying that, hey, it's here. They freaked me out, but it's okay. We're okay. All right, so it is all good. So I am doing well in this King of the Ring. Next game is soon o'clock. Do I have to energize anything right now? No, we'll wait. So anyways, we're 26-4. I think we are tied for second or first. We're second. That's good. And we already saw all those people in it yesterday, so we are going to say hi to them we'll say, oh, I lost here. Lesnar, F5, got me. Oh, that's because of this. Well, anyways, next game is in 2 minutes. I hope I get this in time. Oh, no. Just kidding, I got it. All right, so anyways, and what I like to do is for Season 1, I always like to double check because sometimes they network error and reset themselves, which is not cool. So anyways, let's see my cards. I've been really training up a lot of these super tokens. You can see, like, I'm down to my last one. And thanks again to Backryu. I didn't screw it up that time. Alright, so anyways, what I've been doing is I got rid of a lot of things. I'm saving those guys right now because I'm running out of super tokens and I need stuff to train. You know what I mean? So that's why those things are there. Those guys are there. Yeah, so anyways. But yeah, I'll tell you, I was doing a stream earlier today on Kamcord, and everybody was flipping out, like, the stats aren't right, the stats aren't right. And then I was just like, you know what? If that's the case, that's really, really horrible bait and switch. That's illegal and, and stuff like that. But then I said, you know what? I'm going to wait and give them an opportunity to explain themselves or whatnot, because, you know what? It's too many people fly off the handle on so many things in life and in general on the internet. So I just wanted to, wait a second before, you go lose yourself in the moment, the music, you never let it go or whatever. But anyways, and then it was confirmed by Edward that, yes, the card is okay. And, just visual glitch is what is going on. You know what I mean? So there you go. All right. So anyways, where is enhancements? Let's see. Do I have to get rid of? It's time to get rid of some of these enhancements. Yeah, because I have the amazing awesomeness of having a problem that is a fun problem to have, because I can't get rid of a lot of cards. My lowest I'm at is like 104. I want to say out of 1 out of 106. That means there's 2 others somewhere. But anyways, the whole point is I hit the card limit a lot. Also, if you have not played this yet and you're worried about getting whatever, you should really play this game, because the regular amount of picks for a win, okay, is in the original is 4 and 2. In this, it is 6 and 3. So with these pick doublers, and I've been picking up pick doublers, I think, more than usual. And that's 12 picks. Okay, that's 12 picks. So you should be playing every hour as much as you can, because it is really going to help your deck in the long run. All right. So we're going to play these 3 bouts. It's going to be a shorter episode today. I do plan on streaming later today, Tuesday, because I'm really glad that it is an actual 2-day event, not like it's 2 days long, then it'd be a day and 16 hours, because that is not 2 days, folks. But anyways, I did put in a comment here, or 2 comments, I didn't see them here, to help lower the deck of the tier a little bit from Survivor Double Plus to Survivor Plus, just so I can be better competitive. Speed, that's probably a loss. Wow, the Undertaker's faster than Kevin Owens. All right, there we go. So let's just we'll have the Undertaker get the Undertaker's back. All right, that edge looks nice for me to eat up with the Rock. Yes. But anyways, I'm finally starting to re-energize after this long weekend. I'll tell you, I'm just completely still wiped out earlier today. I took like a huge nap, and that sort of thing. All right, so hey, this is good. We're doing all right so far. I should have blocked one of those. Power Charisma. Oh, that's not good for us. We're not going to get a perfect game. Because a perfect game would have been 6 and 7. It would have been 14 picks. Oh my God. That would have been ridiculous. All right. So here's where I am in this thing. All right. So I think I still have a bunch of picks saved up because of the problems that I talked about. 17 picks remaining. All right. So I had 5 left over. So we're almost at the first card. I really did not go gung-ho during Raw or anything, and did not do too much during the stream. I think I only bought 2 bouts. Well, 2 sets of bouts. But, because I started the stream with like 13 picks, or 3 picks or whatever. And 3! But anyways, so now, once you get to, 20, they really start flying off the board because, that's what you get. All right, so there we go. Not expecting any really good picks. Oh, wow, look at that. I mean, that's not a crazy nowhere. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, we're going to play this one. We will hopefully win. And I want to see how close we can get with just those 2 bouts. All right, this is really an encouragement episode. So if you've thought about I hate ring domination, this flash event, you get more picks. You play some, you'll get some good cards. Okay, that's how it is. All right, here we go. And for those of you wondering, Legendary is Edge. I forgot who Epic was. People just write in the comments below Epic. Tomorrow, because I kind of forgot a little bit and took a longer nap than expected, I will do all of those Q&As that I said they were going to be today. I put it in the description already, so hopefully you saw that, because I forgot to do it beforehand, and now it's kind of 11:44 and it's kind of late, Or maybe this will just be a long episode. I haven't decided yet, but it's probably not going to be. All right, anyway, let's do this one. All right, so hopefully not power. Charisma, we're good. Nothing that he can do. All right. You know what? Let's just do the Q&A later today in this episode. Let's just do that. Because I know I said I would answer a lot of those questions. So, you know what? I just have to stop being so fickle. All right. Well, this is a problem. How do I do this right? Because these guys both turn. I have to hope that he. I have to hope that he doesn't go here. He went there. He went there. He actually went there. All right, so I need to. There's nothing I can do here. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing I can do. Speed. I don't have my speed thing in there because it autofills with charisma now. And even so, I'd need a proc and it would need to be... Yeah, this is whatever. So we're not have to worry about that. Charisma, not going to happen at all. Oh, whatever. What are you going to do? Yeah, at least I thought it through, But sometimes you lose one match and you don't have the right arrows. I didn't have a lot of good left arrow stuff there. I just had the one and I did what I did. But still, that's 6 picks because of, I get 6 picks for losing. That's really good. That's like double what you used to get for winning with a pick doubler in the original one or something like that. Or was it 3 picks or it was just, I will never forget that. That Sami Zayn was the worst thing ever. That event. It took so long. But I was with Dad at my parents' house, so that was cool at that time. And that's why I won't delete that card ever, because of the memories from that time with Dad. So, you know, sometimes it's the little simple things that you do that really matter the most. You know, like I'm blessed that I had that time with my dad, and we just had so much fun. You know, and I always encourage you to have the best relationships with like everybody as possible. You know, those that you care about, those that you wish you were closer to, all that stuff. You know. All right. So anyway, let's do this. We're gonna go over here because there's no way we could actually lose to that Kevin Owens with a proc, but over here we can't. So that's why we did that. That's all right. So we're okay. We have, you know, the ability to get stuff. Hopefully this is charisma. That's great. Yeah, that's not going to worry me much. All right, so that's really good. We're in good spots. We've got 4 already. Let's just throw this. Well, here we're. You know what? I'm just going to take that out of the equation and then just do that. All right. So then I didn't have to worry about. Sometimes you have to think about, do I really need to attack that spot? I said, self. Do I really need to attack that spot? And the answer was no, I did not. So I did not. All right, so we're not going to get the card right meow, but let's just go. Oh, well, then again, we could have some insane luck with these picks, but I can't imagine. All right. No insane luck. And besides, we're going to hit that card limit soon anyway. But rest assured, I will get this card tonight because I'm only going to need like 2 bouts. Yeah, look at that, 27. Let's see. Oh, wow, 28. All right, so do we get some crazy luck? No, not super crazy luck. Yeah. Oh, reach the card limit. So yeah, after next, you know, if it's a win, that is what will happen. So, well, you know what? Maybe that'll happen in this episode. I will train right now. Then we're going to split it up, answer those questions, and that'll improve some time. And we are almost fully trained with all these guys, and that is so cool. All right, so let's go to normal cards. Yeah, somebody asked me the other day, how do you train enhancements? You go from show type, you just switch to enhancement. I don't know if you've figured it out yet, but that's all you got to do, you know? And because remember, when some of the questions that you see, like if you are new to the game, because remember, they've been promoting this a lot more recently, so you may have a lot more new comments on these videos from people that have not really been playing much at all. And they may not realize that you can do stuff like that. Also, they may not realize that if you click the screen while your match is going, it'll go much, much faster, all right? So that is something that you can do to speed up your game, you know? And it really, really makes a lot of difference, all right? It changes like a 2-minute game or a 1.5 minute game to 30 seconds. It really changes a lot. So, all right, so I'm going to segue. Yeah, buddy. Okay, everybody, here are the comments from today's video and the Q&A and all that good stuff. I will also reply to some of these that I just like. Bree picture would have been good. Let's see here. Brock? Yes, it was Brock. Very good. All right, so you liked my German? I'm bad. Beta, what do you think of the Legendary and Survivor cards in Ring Domination? I'll answer that tomorrow. I think they are Legendary Edge or Legendary. That's such a bad joke. And the next card is The Undertaker. Of course, that was easy. We know that. There's our newest team member, Harry Jones. All right, so let's see. Is it possible? Jesse's got a great question. Is it possible to get an event card or Survivor card, WrestleMania card if you do not use credits? Yes, it is in all of the events. However, the problem is this: you have to play many, many hours. Okay, you cannot let bouts go away. All right, you have to, and also in order to do it in Road to Glory, you have to have enough cards like Survivor Pros to get to that last one so you can do +3s, +5s with everything. Remember, titles always drop from the board or pick doublers, so you have the opportunities to get more stuff. Also, depending on what your tier is, yes, you can get the event cards. You can get them if you don't use credits. You just have to play a lot. I will be doing that sometime during a vacation where I have the full 3.5 days to do the event. That'll probably be this summer. I planned on doing it at the end of season 1, but because that event would have been a 4-day Road to Glory, I believe, would have been scheduled, and then season 2 happened, so I couldn't. All right, so here we go. Another awesome episode. No pro for me. That's okay. You're still awesome. Am I a music teacher? Yes, this is my 19th year. That one's actually in the description. Flash, raw, he'll save every one of us. Yeah, that was a good one. Let's see here. At what time, great question. At what time should I start King of the Ring to finish it in the afternoon? Please help me. And Jag says, I want to say give yourself 45 hours to go through all the qualifying matches. All right, Ryback 99. What you do is, think about today. Today, it is 11:54 p.m. All right, right meow. That means in 2 days, you go to 2 days, then you go back 3 hours, which is 45 hours. So the contenders bracket will start at 8:54. So if you want to finish in the afternoon, let's say you want to get to the contenders bracket at, they say, 3 o'clock p.m. Like, let's say you're in school. I don't know. And you could be like a grown man or something. I don't know. But let's say if you have school, you want to start your King of the Ring at 6 p.m. because you will get to the contenders bracket at about 3 o'clock. 3? All right. Or you could start it at about 6:16 because then you'd be 3:16. I got problems. All right. What does Mr. Bacon eat for breakfast? He stacks Lay's potato chips because that's what he does. That was a good question. Not to offend you or something, but why didn't you marry? And if you did, why be single? Well, I'm not offended. Thank you for asking. I was married once, and and I'm single because a long time ago she did not want to be married to me anymore. We are still friends, and that is cool. And she is remarried and has 2 really awesome kids. And she was the first person that called me when my dad passed away. So that's, I will always really cherish her, the time that we had. And the fact that even though things didn't work out between us, we're still good, and that's cool. And actually, her and her husband both own T-shirts, my old Are You Ready to Walk T-shirts, which I always thought was awesome. All right, so anyway, they said it'll be an RD with Cena following, then a PCC. Apparently, you get a pro during the PCC. Yes, I believe that is true. All right, so it'll help you get to WrestleMania chair or something. Nice German skills. I don't know. What would I like to be improved when Season 3 comes out? Callum Mays, this is a great question. All right. I would like them to really just invest in a bunch of better server technology because the waiting on network stuff is just ridiculous. We should never have to wait on the network for the game that's, in almost that by then it will be 2 full years old. It's just ridiculous. And just the problems with the events, it's just, it really should be much smoother. If they want to be a really seriously, contender game for people's money and time and stuff, they should really invest into that infrastructure. I mean, really. I'd also like to see an auction house or a trading ability, and I'd also like to have the ability to create your own cards with recipes and other stuff where that would be cool, Like maybe you could only add certain things, kind of like how you do it in WWE 2K. How you can add certain, moves and stuff. I would love that. That would just be even more customization because that would be great. I'm not a huge fan of the team events because they're divisive to a lot of people. And that is, what I feel about that. But yeah, great question, Callum Mays. All right, who do I think will win at WrestleMania? I think it's going to be Shane. I really do. Because it's been long said that this is probably The Undertaker's last WrestleMania. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking. We waiting Fusion, yes. Yeah, I wish I was a paid player. Well, you can always pay. Okay, I don't know. I tried to speak German. Yeah. How many does King of the Ring take time? Well, not in Supercard. In WWE Supercard, they take 2 days and 6 hours the max. All right, that's if you had 3. If you got all the way to the finals and had to go to Game 3 and all of those, it would take 54 hours maximum. Okay, just so you know. Do I think Josh from Tough Enough will ever make it on a Supercard? It's possible. I mean, there's people in NXT that are in Supercard, like Colin Cassidy and some of those other people. And, it could happen. And Hideo Itami. They're like Mentos. Yes, they are the fresh maker. Although I do not actually know Abida Salim. And I don't know when the last time I actually had one is. Why do I have so many uncommons? Because I was playing them and that's what happened. And Flashman, cash domination. Yeah, right. What do I think of my fans in New Zealand? They are awesome. Kiwis for life. Okay? All Blacks is the best rugby team in the world. Okay, so why did I start YouTube? Wait, I forgot Daily Funk, sorry. Shahem. Shahem. I said it twice. Can I give you some tips on Supercard? Play every day to log in every day because you're going to get those rewards at the end of every month. All right? You can get them every time, and they will increase your deck tier, which is great. Make sure that you train your cards all the way and level them up. That's that 10-20s, okay? Level them up in the games that you play before you combine them, and that will only increase the level of your stats for each card. I recommend not putting tokens into procs because you lose stats on your card, which determines your deck tier, okay? That's what I would do. And play in the events. Play these, even if you can't play a lot, play a ring domination. Try to get one card. Play a road to glory. Try to get as many cards as you possibly can. Play the team events. Okay, there's always looking for teams. Even if you're just beginning, there's always ways to get to a team, okay? But just play. That's really the easiest thing. Why did I start YouTube, Gaming Player? I started YouTube to have music resources for my students. The first video I ever made on YouTube is a piano accompaniment that's a warm-up, like, but all of the ones that I had seen at that time, actually it's, 8 years ago? Oh my god. 2007. It's like 8.5 years ago. Wow, yeah. Anyway, it was, and it's November 26, 2007. That video is the first one. It's still there, okay? And it's basically all of the videos of vocal stuff. They had the person singing along with it. And I was like, you know what? They don't need to hear me sing. I want them to just sing along with this. So that'll be great. And then there used to be some concert footage and other things on there. But because I didn't have release forms from each of the students for every video, they suggested that, hey, you're probably going to want to take those down. And, me being smart, I took them down. But anyway, and then I got into doing vlogs, and I wanted to improvise music along with them. They were kind of like Eric's improvisation vlog or improv vlog. Very few of them still exist. Most of them are privated or just gone. And then I got into reviewing TV shows. Then I got into making up silly songs. Then I eventually started playing games because I wanted more people to watch longer because that's where the stats of YouTube were going. And I've always loved to play games. It's like, you know what? All these gaming channels, I watched very few of them. And it was really, the thing that got me into gaming the most was when my song was in the Cheese Unlimited Cube for Black Ops Zombies, Call of Duty Zombies, and Next Gen Tactics Zombies played it, and they just laughed so hysterically when they got to the song. And it was just so great. And I was like, wow. And I never really watched gaming videos until then because, like, for me, I'm older. I was like, we're just going to play the game. Why would I watch commentary? But when I watched that video, because I'm waiting for, to find out when they find out my song. And then I just, I was so entertained by them. Just people having fun playing games. And it was the best. So I was like, wow. And I watched, it was like, oh my God, I just watched 15 minutes. I was like, and I don't feel it was a waste of my time. And then they just got into, I started making a couple of videos here and there. And then basically I was looking for Supercard things because I was really into the game. And I only saw like 4 videos or 4 people were making videos. And I was like, oh, this is what I could do. This is because I have so much fun with the game. I don't really care if it gets 10 views, 100 views. And I was shocked when I got my first video that hit 1,000 views on this. And and the rest is, as they say, history. Here I am at 84,000 subscribers, and it's like 22 million views. I've gotten 17 million views since I started this game. Pretty cool stuff. All right, what do I think my WrestleMania freebie will be? I think it's gonna be Sami Zayn, or Natalia, because it's like always Natalia, But what does LYLT say? Love you long time. Why 6 is afraid of 7? Because 7 has 7's a hockey player and slaps it in its face. Slaps it in the 6 part, and it hurts really bad. You're expecting me because 7, 8, 9. When do I think Fusions will come out? Jake, if they come out at all right, it'll be June, in my opinion, because it gives you something from WrestleMania tier to Season 3 in August. Unless there's a new mode, and we might not see Fusions at all. But I don't know. Keep going, yeah, buddy, thanks. Can anyone help me? My Supercard is too slow. Close out. Delete some of the programs on your phone or whatever. If you're playing, I don't know how you're playing. If you're playing on the phone, close out of some of your programs, other stuff, blah, blah, blah. If you're playing on BlueStacks, close Chrome. That's a huge deal. Close Chrome. Have I ever played League of Legends? No. I looked at it once, and I was like, yeah, this is not going to be for me. Each game, I enjoy watching it every now and then. I was so entertained with the World Championships, not this summer, but the last summer when they were in Seoul, Korea, South Korea. But I like the learning curve for me to do that, and the time and the effort. It's just not going to happen. And Frank the Tank Widener says, awesome video, very good. Well, that is it. Let's go close out of that, and now we should have a bout. Or maybe even 2 bouts. Hey, we got a bout. All right. What's this all about? Get it about. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe we can do it. Do you believe? I believe. I believe I can fly. No, I can't. I can, though, if I'm in a plane. Pool cup for the win. Yeah, buddy. But yeah, every now and then I love doing the Q&A stuff because I get it a lot during the live streams, but in the video like this, I really just love to be interactive. And if you notice, I replied to a ton of comments today. Nothing like after I got home from school, but I still replied to a bunch of comments. All right, so that is something that I will always try to do. Remember, sometimes I don't have the time or the energy or the effort, but it's more time and energy. Toughness, speed. I think we're still winning. Yeah, we're good. But because I know that without you guys watching and you girls, I'm just making this for myself. And I really enjoy the fact that you do like to watch. I really do care about what's going on in your world. And I want you to have the best stuff always. That's... And even if I have like 500,000, I mean, this is reaching, obviously. Down the road, if I have like just a much bigger audience, even just keep people that want to watch what I'm doing, like year 2, 5, 10 years from now, I'm just gonna always try to be engaging to my audience because I actually care. I want to. It's a symbiotic relationship. When I give so much from all those comments to me, and you have no idea, when you are supportive and you just really enjoy what I do and who I am and everything I talk about, that means the world to me. And some of the things that you have shared with me, like with all the fan mail and stuff, which reminds me, I really do need to go to the mailbox soon. And just everything that I've ever received, and and then didn't get to share that with people on the camera. We all help each other, and that's why very soon I'm going to be doing another contest with all the people. And I did tell you a couple of episodes back that I want to know who you like to watch, and I will tell people. I will shout out all those people from the other day. All right, so that's like if there's somebody that you really like to watch that is not yourself and has less than 5,000 subscribers, I'd like other people to know about them, because anybody can build an audience in this game. I mean, look at me. I'm a 42-year-old man. I was 40 when I started. Ooh, shh. When this game came out, I was 40. All right, so we might get this. We got to get a pick here. Oh, yes, we've got a chance. All right, we got a chance. Oh, no. Oh, no chance now. All right, well, anyways. But really close. All right, so we're going to get at least one more pick, I think. Well, we could actually not get any more picks. But anyways, so we're really close to this, and we got that. So we got 33, and I am beating. And how many choices are left? 3. What a perfect way to end this today. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. You be good in your neighborhood, and we will see you tomorrow afternoon sometime or evening when I stream some more of this, Flash domination. All right, love you long time. Blink, 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 bye, 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 yeah, buddy.